Welcome back to the channel, boys. It is time to get to work. Actually, I'm on my lunch break right now, so I'm trying to do this real quick. As you guys can see, we got another package from Extreme Online Store. So y'all know what that means. It's time to get the vet over here to our work area and get busy because this is gonna be a good one. Let's go get it. Hey there, you're up next. What's going on, you guys? For those who have been paying attention to the car looks pretty damn good from every angle that you can look at, except for this side. If you guys ever pay attention, most of my pictures are always on this side because of this headlight here. So whenever I bought the car, the previous owner had them cleared and tinted, but whenever we transported the car, he put transport tape, and that tape actually took off the actual clear. See, it's just peeling off. I was gonna redo them, but instead I teamed up with EOS once again, and we got these replacements here. So obviously these are headlights. So let's go ahead and take a look at these. Looks like over here we have some sort of, ooh, damn, look at that. They give you gloves. Make sure you keep those headlights nice and clean, and obviously if you have rare paint so you don't scratch it up. So we got the harness. If you're a C6 owner, you already know that they do make C7 and C8 style headlights for the C6 Corvette. This right here is EOS, Extreme Online Store's version of the C8 style headlight for the C6. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. God, this is beautiful, man. You can do it without removing the bumper, which is what I'm gonna try to do. I will be jacking up the car, taking off the front wheel so I can take off these inner fenders here. All you gotta do is just take off the bolts from the fender, the bolts alongside here on the bumper, undo these clips, which I need to replace this one already, and then the headlight itself is held on by 3 nuts on the bottom of the car. So once you do that, you should be able to at least just kind of maneuver the fender out a little bit and wiggle the headlight out. So let's give this a shot. All right, step 1, car is up in the air. Step 2, we have to take the wheels off. And there we go, wheels are out of the car. Now that's when we start taking off bolts and nuts. This right here is just a clip. You literally just lift up and it pops right out. These here also very similar. You just have to pry them off. When you lift, it's gonna go, like you're actually gonna hear it pop. Unless you have an old clip like this one, it's probably just gonna lift up like that. You see? That's when you gotta replace it. Now, along the side of the inner fender, it's actually very simple. So we got these screws here. All right, now if your car is missing these like mine, you can literally see the actual, here, let me turn on my light here. You can actually see the nuts that you gotta take off to remove the headlight. There's one right there, one over there, and one right there. It's 3 of them. So I can easily just reach in here and take them out. However, I have a little bit of an issue with my alignment of my bumper. It is not perfect, so I'm gonna try to fix this. So I am still gonna go ahead and remove all these screws here, undo the bumper, see if I can fit that, see if I can fix that gap for the, I mean, while I'm at it, right? I mean, I'm taking all this stuff apart, might as well just fix it. It's not that big of an issue, but I don't like it. And then, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm here, might as well just try to get it all nice and perfect as possible. And if anybody has these panels here for sale with the little tube that's supposed to throw air into the brakes, let me know, because I will buy those off of you. But let's go ahead and get all this stuff removed. All right, so I've got everything pretty much ready to remove. All right, so fender bolts are out. The bolts across the bumper, again, these are just clips here. You lift up, take it out. There is one more bolt here under the bumper once you lift this off the clip, and the fender is now loose. And then I took the 2 nuts off that disconnect the bumper from the fender, got the liner out, very, very simple, and the same thing on the other side. So overall, to disassemble this whole thing took me maybe 20 minutes, so it's not too hard at all. So now, and I did get the 3 nuts, these right here, and I did get the nuts off from the headlights. Now I will tell you one thing, while you're down here, go ahead and disconnect your headlight, so that way you're not having to pull it from the top and then you get stuck. So disconnect your headlight while you're down here. So now pretty much it is ready to come out. So let me see if I can maybe I'll set you guys up over here so I can record myself taking this out. So let's give this a shot. You know what, boys, I missed something. I noticed that I can't lift it. There's a nut right here that's gonna make the fender where it's actually super loose, because right now I can only lift it from the top. I need to be able to move this out. So let's take this nut off right here. Now that that nut is removed, I can actually move the fender out. So a lot more room now. So let's give this one more shot. You gotta get you just gotta get the studs from the hole, under the hole, then the rest should be fairly easy. There we go. And there it is. Not that hard. Once you unbolt the fender, then you can move that out significantly. All you gotta do is just maneuver to where you get the studs out from the hole, and there's your old headlight. Now it's time to get the new ones in. So as you guys see, I did take off the protector, which is the reason I got my fancy gloves here so I don't scratch them. But it should have more than enough space. Should be fairly simple. Basically the same way they came out, they go back in. I'm gonna put these rubber pieces back on the stud that EOS sent me. I guess that was actually the point of them. So let me see if you guys can see it down here. You guys see this? You just cover it, and that way you don't have metal to plastic. It's just a rubber coupler on it. Very smart, EOS. You guys never disappoint. We got one in. Now let's get the other one. All right, and there we go. We got the other headlight in. The only thing is I am gonna mess around with this and get this to where the seal is perfect. You guys see it has a seal around each headlight, so you want to make sure you get that gap nice and clean all the way around. So I'm gonna mess around with that, get everything all put back together, and then I'll get back to you guys once I see what these harnesses are for. All right, actually scratch that. My impatient ass cannot wait until then, so I was messing around with it, and it's actually just a it's just an adapter harness. This harness doesn't fit the factory one. Connect the EOS harness to the adapter, make sure that clicks, and then this side goes to the OEM harness. Make sure that clicks, and then pressure lock back in. And obviously, since I'm impatient and I cannot wait, let's see what they do. Oh my god. Holy shit, that's clean. God damn. Alright, let me get the other side done. Alright, you ready? Does that look good or what?
Oh, I like that. Oh, it kind of makes her look like a, like Snake Eyes.
Yeah?
She's trying to be the Cobra.
All right, I need to get the whole thing back together now. You approve?
Yes.
All right, boys, and that is it. Took me a little bit longer than I wanted. I was just kind of messing around with the movement of the fenders from the top, from the bottom, moving the headlights in and out. Just kind of trying to make sure that I can line it up as perfectly as I could, considering, again, this is my first time ever working on a Corvette. So, but I think I got it pretty good. It's a very straightforward install, you guys. Again, everything that I told you guys to remove. The only thing that I didn't really record was just zip tying the harness and tucking it up under where the headlight nuts go. But other than that, oh, and I did get my alignment here on the bumper 10 times better than what it used to be. I mean, it's pretty much almost perfect. Now, let's just go ahead and get the wheels on and get this baby back on the ground. Alright, boys, and she's done. Roughly about a 2-hour job. She's ready to go. That's obviously with the headlights off, just the DRLs. Let's turn on the headlights. The headlights on. I mean, it's daytime and I can see it all the way back in the garage. Look at that. Pay attention to the garage door. Yeah, these things are bright as hell, man. I can't wait to see them at nighttime. And for those who haven't seen it, I did get their carbon fiber diffuser as well. All right, boys, and there it is. That is the install of the Extreme Online Store EOS C8 style C6 headlights. Now, if by any chance in the future they were to come out with a C7 style, you know, I'm of course going to try those. These look good, these are beautiful, but the C7 style I think look pretty damn sick too. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to have both. Maybe switch them out if I'm bored. But that's pretty much it, boys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hi, Mama.
Amazon?
Amazon. I said, hi, Mama. Hi, Mamacita. She's over there making me a sandwich.
I actually am.
You are? What are you making?
A chicken sandwich.
A chicken sandwich. Oh, shit. My hard work's going to pay off. What do you think? It's all done.
Let me check out your work. Let me see if it's worth me paying you later.
Oh, you're going to pay up, all right.
Ooh, it looks pretty.
Watch. Huh? Looks good, right? Check out the emergency lights. Look pretty sick too. Look.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, that's basically your turn signals or your emergency lights.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
Looks fancy, huh?
Yes, sir.
Kind of looks like a snake or something. Look.
I'm telling you, she's trying to be the Cobra.
She ain't that
She wants
fast.
to have those cat eyes.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, alright boys. I'm gonna go enjoy my, what was it? A chicken sandwich?
Yes, sir.
Chicken sandwich. I'm hungry. I've got probably like maybe 15 to 20 mosquito bites. It sucks, dude. Yeah, I wore my cholo socks, man, to help reduce that, but they still got through. But all right, boys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, huge thanks to EOS Extreme Online Store for sending these out. And oh, actually, we got to put their logo on the car. I think it's official. What do you think?
Yes, sir.
They got us the lip, the side skirts, the wing, the diffuser, the headlights, the center console cover. I think they deserve to be on the car.
This car is practically theirs.
They deserve to be on the car, right? Let's do it. All right, boys, and there she is. This company's been very good to me, so they deserve a spot on the car. And I'm sure this won't be the last of it. I'm sure they're gonna keep on making more parts for these cars, and I'll keep on installing them. All right, boys, hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.